Hi, my name is Nuckols, and I'm a member of the Triathlon national team. And today I'm reviewing the Armour Speedform Geminis. From what I've experienced so far, they're a great shoe. There's a ton of stuff I like about it. I'm going to give you a little bit of background about the shoe, kind of go through the specs, and then kind of give you my impressions of it, what I think about it, and even some of the stuff that maybe I don't love or they can improve on for the next version. So kind of talk about the specs of the Geminis. So it has an 8mm heel-to-toe drop, which is not the lowest, not the highest, but it's kind of right in the middle. For me, it's worked out great, and it's kind of more of the shoe that I'm used to in terms of that drop. It's a really pretty lightweight shoe for the cushioning you get. So the official listed weight is 8.5 ounces. So it is really lightweight for how much cushioning you do get, and for kind of the size of the shoe as well. Also, it has, my favorite feature is this heel cup that it has. So it has kind of this silicone mold here, and then like a really soft kind of upper around your heel and ankle. And what that does is it kind of really grips your heel. At the same time, it has a nice kind of supple feel around your Achilles and your ankle. I've always gotten some rubbing and chafing in the back of my Achilles, and with this I've gotten none of that. So I used to always have to wear either like taller socks or you apply a lot of body glide if I was going for a longer run. With this I don't have to worry about that anymore. I've had no issues. The one thing I was worried about with kind of this soft upper is I've had ankles issues in the past, but I've gone with trail runs with this shoe and everything, and the support I felt was there, even with the softness of the upper. So Under Armour also mentions this charged midsole layer here, so kind of this orange section in here. And that's kind of where all your cushioning comes in, and it's kind of, there's claim of the balance between responsiveness and cushioning, so that energy feedback as well as getting that softness on your foot. Reading through some other online reviews, people talked about the sizing, how they've had to kind of go up a half size. So I usually wear about an 11.5, and this actually is an 11.5, and it fits me perfectly, and I really like it. I think there's plenty of room in the toe box for me, and just the overall fit has been great. The things I really like about this shoe is just the feel on your foot. It has this pretty soft and supple upper, and the tongue, let me show you in here, is just, it's that same foam that's around the back, and so it's really supple and soft, and you just kind of, your foot just kind of blends into it. And also there's an integrated footbed. So normally you can remove those footbeds and take them out. This is actually built in, so you don't have that extra seam in there. So these can actually be used these can actually be run in sockless. So I have run in them sockless, and my longest run's been about 5 miles, and I didn't have any issues with rubbing or any blistering. I don't know if I'd go much further than that in going sockless. But if you're doing a triathlon, you're doing an Olympic distance one, you've got that 10K at the end, I would definitely use this sockless and would have no issues with that at all. The other thing I really like is just the combination of the lightweight feel and the cushioning. So at the end of a long run, the longest I've done these shoes has been about 14 miles. My feet didn't feel beat up and tired at the end. A lot of times I was running in some other shoes. I used to use some the Nike Freeze and the Brooks line of shoes. And lots of my feet would just feel tired at the end of a long run. With these I don't feel that. My feet still feel pretty fresh, and it's not the thing that I feel kind of is holding me back. And so that's one thing I really like about the cushioning. One of the things I come across with Geminis that has been kind of more of an issue for me is when you get caught out in the rainstorm, in a pretty heavy rain, because of that footbed being embedded, you can't take it out. I feel like the shoes took longer to dry than a normal shoe would. And also while I was running, I feel like it was getting pretty soggy in my shoe. So I probably put about 80 miles so far in this shoe. That's why a little bit dirtier than most videos reviews you'll see. But I really like it. I like what Under Armour has done with their line of running shoes. And I would definitely recommend trying them out, or at least going and looking at them and putting a pair on and see how they feel. I think once you put them on and see how they feel on your foot, you'll really want to go out and go for a run in them as well. My name is Nuckols from the Triple Threat Triathlon national team. You can check us out, it's triplethreattriathlon.com. And I also recommend you going to Under Armour and checking out the Speedform Geminis.